Good morning and welcome to Relationship Wednesdays with Coach Ellis. And this is the day that I spend just a few minutes talking with people about our relationships, primarily our romantic relationships, but these principles also apply to our family relationships and friend relationships. In this case, we're going to talk specifically about your more romantic relationships. So as we get close to Christmas, I want to talk about home for the holidays, expectation management. What happens or what should happen? How should you prepare to take somebody you're interested in home for the holidays? So, Lady D, Juanita, when you get ready to take someone home for the holidays, here's some lessons that I've learned over time and that I help coach folks to understand. So, let's begin, ladies. If you're taking a guy home for the holidays, there are 3 or 4 things that should or really absolutely must happen before you go. First of all, understand if you're taking a guy home for the holidays, that you must understand you two must be synchronized in the nature of your relationship. There's nothing worse than mom or dad asking, "So, tell me about what this is." And you say, "He's just a friend," and he says, "She's my girlfriend." There's nothing worse than him saying, "I proposed to her," and you say, "Yeah, we're just friends." You know, it erodes the credibility, and your parents would just simply think less of you because you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you guys have an agreed upon response to, what is this? Second thing there, Lorraine, is that when you take somebody home for the holidays with you, then you should also already understand what your lodging accommodations are. Ladies, if you take them home with you, don't plan for them to stay in your room at your house where your daddy's at. As a father, that's a non-starter. And if he's staying somewhere in the house, trust and believe that dad or granddad or brother or somebody is up all night long to make sure he ain't creeping to your room. So already understand what your lodging arrangements are. Hey, Dennis, when we talk to our daughters, we understand that. So if you go home with him, you're not staying at his mama's house. He's going to introduce you, and he's going to get a hotel somewhere, and trust that he's planning on staying there. Third thing, understand what this visit is. Is this visit simply to introduce him to people? Is this visit to get a feel for how your folks are going to respond to him or react to him? Or is this simply a romantic getaway you just happen to be seeing family? So understand those 3 things. And so you got to have this expectation management. Now, understand that when he takes you home, it is a trial run. So the other thing you got to really be careful of is you have to let your parents know, ladies, something about him before he shows up. Nothing ruins the holiday than drastic surprises. If you're in a multicultural relationship, you're black, he's white, you're what, you're black, he's white, he's black, you're white. You know, you don't want to spring that on your parents. You want them to know before they show up, before your significant other shows up. If you're Jew and he's a Gentile, you might want to let them know. If you know you're a voodoo princess and they are a quote holy roller, you might want to let the parents know before they show up. If he's an Alabama fan and your family's an Auburn family, let them know. Don't spring this on folk. The other thing is to make sure that there are no surprises. Please explain to your significant other any particular family quirks. If your family are kissers, and I know families where everybody gets kissed on the lips, well, don't let your significant other find out accidentally when your mom's planning one on him. Let him know these are things to be expected. The reason for this is that you don't want to come back from your holiday ruined because you didn't have good expectation management. So, for the sake of your relationships, have these conversations. What's the nature of our relationship? What is our lodging, rooming accommodations? What are special quirks in my family? And let my family know, here are the special, unique characteristics of the person I'm bringing home. Now, ladies, understand that if you're bringing him home and you let your parents know, then they're going to clear the way for you. But also know, if you're going home with your guy and he's telling his parents pretty much the same thing, mom is going to have ex-girlfriends show up accidentally. Just be prepared for it. So if there are any exes in the area lurking around, make sure your significant other know that there's a possibility, because mom really liked him or mom really liked her, that they may actually meet them. And be prepared, because you already got your story straight. This is the nature of our relationship. This is what we're doing, and it applies to everybody. So then you come back from a holiday having a happy holiday instead of a horrendous holiday. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Take it from the coach. Got questions, comments, or you disagree? Hit me up at coach@therulz, TheRulz.com, or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next week, have a Merry Christmas. Have a great Kwanzaa. Have a happy Hanukkah. Have a festive, joyous holiday season. God bless you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.